good bit of people.
Okay. Oh, I assume I'm live.
All right, let's check.
To really get my laptop set up so I can watch my own stream.
You can also do it from your phone.
That too. And I always have problems on my phone for some reason.
Let's see. You're not coming up on my regular one, but getting plays, getting gaming.
Do
I'm not seeing you yet. Maybe if I type in Darth Getting, do the full title.
Yeah.
What's the URL thing for it?
It's in general.
Yeah, it's
already
in general.
posted. It's just a couple up.
Oh, I wasn't even looking into it.
Well, that's how I knew that he had streamed recently, because I'd asked him to stream because I was working on the game and I was bored as crap.
Oh,
I was talking to him.
I'm showing live.
Okay, I see your channel now.
It's a blank screen mostly right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I'm getting an ad for you. This ad supports Twitch. Oh, it doesn't support you, it supports Twitch.
Yeah, they're doing this new thing. Everybody has to watch ads now. I think Twitch Prime members still have a grace period before they have to watch ads, but
oh crap! It's on an endless loop.
Oof.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go clean up anyways.
Okie doke.
Yeah. I'll be back in a little bit.
I'll be back.
I'll be here.
All right, but I am on your stream, so there.
Sweet.
And I'm still technically in Discord, even though I've closed the app. What the hell? How do I end it?
Let's find out if they fixed this stupid. Management switches somewhere. Well, this is what happens when you don't work on something for a whole month. Well, let's see what happens. Debug mode. Like objects are not rendered like they're supposed to. Double not rendered the way they're supposed to. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. That's not supposed to work that way. I assume, yep, fall off the map. They did some of the somewhere. Here it is. Moved it to an alarm instead of in the step. So alarm action. Started. So every quarter second running. Or no. Starts 1/4 second after it starts and then runs half second. Problem I was having is not activating new objects. Up. Should be half of the screen. Full screen. Okay. Whatever. See what changed. Okay, so that whole platform is there now. But it's still... That's not supposed to happen. Or is it? Not supposed to come back and be like that. Or that platform was missing. The ground is missing. And nothing has respawned. Except for those two things. They're instantly spawning because the code isn't working the way I intend it to work. PS is lower than expected. Well, that could be because I'm streaming. So let's... We can't get one of these to work. Next view. I have a bunch of different versions of basically the same command trying to get it to work. Try running, see what happens. And that makes the whole level load all at once. We don't want that. Debug open. Okay, so not working as intended. reading what's on. So if this was working correctly, what would happen is basically everything that's not currently right view be deactivated and not being wrong. But for whatever reason, that is not happening. Okay. So for some reason these are being constantly brought back, even though they're not in the right position to be brought back. So what I'm guessing variables are not being to the port of the oh, right viewport. I would feel pretty dumb if that were not the case. That's the correct one. Close that yet? Okay, so I'm gonna do that code. And there, create. Very first thing that runs, so the player doesn't fall through the map. Right, immediately anyway. So this should be everything in view plus and minus 64 pixels.
Beep boop.
Yep.
Yo. Dude, did you check out that chick's Twitch?
I did not yet.
Go peek over at it real quick.
Bleed Oakley.
You're like, damn it, I have to wait for a fucking thing.
Did she draw that herself?
Yeah,
Pretty good.
she's doing that all as we watch. Like, here. I'm asking her if she can show the picture she did the other night.
Right. Let me set that.
Okay, there it is. Whew. I am still warm. Yeah, I've got Getting and Raiden Gaming still up.
Oh. So
There it is.
apparently window capture will capture anything put in front of the window too.
Window capture shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Now, screen capture or monitor capture. They changed it. It's no longer monitor capture. It's
What?
what do they call it?
It still has monitor capture on there. Yeah, you're right. Or display capture, that's what it's called.
Yep, that's what it's called.
It doesn't seem like this beta version fixed the bug that I'm having, unless I'm just change something in my code still. Hopefully I have time to actually submit the bug and
So, well, show me explain the code to me. I'll be your rubber duck.
so basically every half second the game will activate objects that are basically just ahead of the player outside the screen. The only problem is that it's not actually doing that as the player moves. they'll do that right at the beginning, but not after. I have no idea why, other than possibility that this command doesn't actually work because they broke it somehow.
Well, explain the command to me.
It's like literally you your X position on the left side of the screen,
Mm-hmm.
Y position at the top, X position at the right side of the screen, Y position at the bottom. Activate objects inside that area or outside.
Inside or outside that area?
Yeah. Right.
That sounds like outside that area would be anything.
Oh, it's set to true, so it's only inside.
Okay, so true means inside the area.
Yeah.
False would be outside the area.
So if this worked as intended, then as I moved, stuff should be deactivating as I go along, but right now it's only activating up to this point. In which case the player falls off the map because there's no ground being activated.
Wait, what do you mean? Mine doesn't do that.
What do you mean?
My version of the game doesn't do that.
Oh yeah, because I left it in. This is an optimization thing I'm trying to fix.
Wait, it's an optimization thing, so you can just take it out and continue working on it.
Yeah, but that's... The problem is I want to fix it because the game basically only runs well on really decent computers, which shouldn't be happening for a game that's only like 30 megabytes. I do need to try and shrink my texture page a bit, but no, like
Yeah, you look like you had a huge map.
yeah, I mean, I don't know how well you can see it on the stream, but in the top right is basically a mini display of the entire map.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, let's see. So on the top left is obviously it's showing the FPS, and the two numbers to the right of the FPS are the number of texture swaps that are happening at the moment, how many objects are actually being drawn. Ideally, I want to keep those numbers below 10 at all times.
Well, your computer's running it at 1,000 frames per second. I don't think that's necessary.
Well, I mean, it also has a dedicated graphics card and whatnot.
Well, so do I. Can you limit how many frames per second are in the game?
No.
For optimization purposes, there has to.
I think I can limit. Oh, that's the actual FPS isn't really a problem. It's more so like on a low-end computer than game runs like sluggish. Like it's impossible to play the game because it can't judge the timing properly. Whatnot. Oh. I mean, there's a way for me to work around it. It's just a tedious workaround. Okay, so with that not on. Okay. Oh, it stops rendering it. Either way, try to report the bug to Yo-Yo Games and hopefully they'll fix it, or they make this beta build official. Will be the last update they do to this version of GameMaker. Right. So, I activate everything at the start of the game. That seems to be working as.
Okay.
Yeah. The edge of the water mountain is the edge of the screen when you start. So that's good news at least. All right.
How big is your map? Like, can you not go back to that screen that you were just on?
It is 12,500 pixels wide.
12,500. Dude, mine's well, like you see all that like transparent space at the bottom?
Yeah.
Is that built in, or I guess it is built in.
Yeah.
I don't know this version because I know in my game like the transparent space is real space, but each tile is only 32 pixels, and I think like the map I showed you, what is it, 30? So 30 times 32. So let's just do 30 by 30. So that's 900.
Yeah.
So it's super small comparatively.
Like I said, one of the optimization things I probably should do is try and reduce the size of the texture page so I can make the I guess at least the sprites smaller, and that'll help greatly with the optimization. Because basically my goal is to get it to run as smoothly on my netbook with no video card and only 4 gigs of RAM. They do on this.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too much to ask for. You're right.
Yeah. I know part of it is the texture pages, so but I mean a good deal of that is also trying to get everything to actually not be running at the same time. It is a pretty big performance hit once, like, if I don't deactivate everything at the start of the game. So, problem is these variables are not being updated. Try for variables. For head. Player is supposed to stay approximately center of the screen.
So many tiles.
X. That. Okay.
Oh, be right back.
Yep. Okay. X is the left side. So it needs to be change VW dot plus half the screen plus extra 64 for breathing room. Yeah. See what happens. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, rip. Typed it in wrong. Actually, I can just put X. Specified it. How's it looking? Okay. Not quite what I have in mind. Basically, those bars are drawing where the boundary is. So, all right. Oh, and therein lies the problem. Look at that little mini map here. It's rendering far more ahead than half the screen. Bring like the whole map all at once. Higher. Too far ahead still. Preferably be fun. I think I know how to do that. Simpler than having to work around bug in the command. Alright, so man is still bugged. Does not activate the correct region. So it basically takes X variable and starts multiplying it further into the level. Because I bet if I do this, I'll take the X view, or the X coordinate of the view. Add in width 2 plus 64 buffer. This will do the exact same thing. So what should be drawn is that's annoying. So what should be drawn is just a little bit outside the room where Pizza Man is. But according to my mini-map, it's actually a bit farther than that that's being drawn. Essentially double the viewing space wide, which is bug. Bug is that the command is multiplying the coordinates you give it instead of just being the coordinates that you give it. Okay. Come on, Collision. I know you can work sometimes. Yeah. Half the map is drawn right now, and I'm only small percentage. I really gotta fix that too. Oh my god. Okay. So command is bugged. I have to remember to hit bug report. Up. Standard version. Workaround I'm gonna have to do is instead of just using the variable to check or the command to read off of, set it to gonna do that. So I guess logical check the player position. Have a whole bunch of else statements checking the player. Pixels. Twelve different checks. Now, all this code. All right. manually. I gotta remember my shortcuts. Accidentally, I have delete as my shortcut too. Normally, I don't press delete while playing games. A lot while typing. Try to remember to use backspaces. No. Eat that. Okay, let's make this much simpler. keep doing that. Oh, delete. All right. Simple. I just got 12. Five, 7, 8, 9, 11. Remainder the 12th section. Hope I got my math right. Not, that could be problematic. Um, so the command is for sure definitely still bugged.
Okay.
So what I'm working on is a manual workaround that hopefully works.
I'll hopefully fix the or work around the bug, essentially.
Yeah, and so if then they fix.
I'd just say turn off the optimization for now while you're building.
Yeah.
I mean, make progress. I do that with so many things where I get hung up on one thing and I stop making progress because of one little thing that doesn't even matter.
Well, that's why I'm making the workaround now. I guess this will test to see. Well, I know it's the command for sure that's bugged, but I'm not sure if it's bugged because it can't read some of the object variables correctly, or if static variables will.
That is so much code, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So what is activate and deactivate region? Is that just the walking through the stage?
Yeah, just like
Okay.
it activates, deactivates all objects within an area.
You'd think that you could hide that in the background somewhere.
Well, that's not working.
Okay, so now there's no ground.
Yeah, that's because deactivating, but it's not reactivating. So
So often with code, if it doesn't end right, the beginning doesn't work. You know.
keep forgetting that's shortcut. Oh no!
What happened?
Accidentally delete. Yes, it does. Okay, let's not include a deactivate. Although that's basically telling me it's not working. That's not working the way it's. Setting false should not doing that specified. Well, that's bugged. So that's. Where's my notepad? Pad is missing, but here's a scrap of paper. Okay. So they deactivate. Multiplying the x and y variables instead of actually reading them correctly. And deactivates side condition. Always true. I'll have to. to deactivate.
Dude, those activate deactivates are atrocious.
What the hell?
You'd think that you could do a loop of activate deactivate that is so many units behind and in front of your character. I don't know. I'm sure you know what you're doing. As opposed to my 10 seconds of looking at it after working out and cooking while I'm eating a caramel.
Well, I mean, this is technically a longer loop. Can't actually do like a simple loop because I still need to check the X and Y position player. Still doesn't working correctly.
Well, it seems like your floor just isn't there. It seems like it's something wrong with the tile, even though you know that if you take out that code, it should work, right?
Plus, the game like literally can't detect the correct X position of. That might be the case.
Okay, so I see you up, you're running. Fatal error.
Yeah, that's because I accidentally commented. I already knew that the works since start code of the. Yeah, that's not. All this was activated at the start of the game, not when I was actually.
So it could be any one of the activate and deactivate ones.
Well, there's only two.
Well, now.
But what that tells me is that the game like literally cannot read the X position correctly.
It could. Did you handwrite all the?
I need to change that shortcut.
I feel like it was convenient when I was streaming all the time.
Well, see, I never press the delete button when I'm playing a game. Oh. All the X position correctly, see what happens. Because it seems to not be working. Yep. Render next area already. How about specify .x? I might just have to do what everyone else does and just use like a way older version maker.
That's what I had to do on the tile set that I was working on. Because, like, I tried grabbing the, it's like, oh, we have a new tile set that you can use, Tile Studio 2, and it's like, sweet. It's like, didn't make any sense at all. Like, alright, well, okay. You know, it's so impressive, like, when you see, like, something like my code, which, like, you were pretty straightforward with being able to see that, and then you look at your code, and there's so much more going on, because it's, like, top to bottom everything code. And you're like, oh my god, like, it's amazing that the game even works, and then you look at, like, Skyrim or something, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I'm sure, like, all the code in my game is, like, the same amount that they have for one object. Skyrim.
And the textures and the optimization.
Yeah.
Way up we go. Down that road.
Okay, so putting it in. Didn't work. Let's call it directly. No, that's stupid. Because having to read a variable multiple times in one script. Not efficient. Still does it. Get it? Why? Let me saying 1024 times 2, let me specify 2048. Okay, let me also reverse order. Excellent. Bring to about here. That's greater than 2048. A lot greater. Yeah, it just seems to be multiplying the x variable for literally no reason whatsoever.
You know there's a reason somewhere. You know code does that.
Well, the reason is that it's bugged. Still does it. See, that's the thing though. It shouldn't even be doing that. How about this? How about an else if?
See.
So go for that one. Right. I mean, that's longer than a quarter of a second.
So what was that you were working? It's almost silent.
I'm just trying to get it to detect that the player is in one specific area, but it doesn't seem to be wanting to do that.
So it could be the entire thing that's out.
I'm gonna try moving this code to a different. See what happens. I'll be running a lot faster.
Woo-hoo.
I don't think speed was the problem, but might as well rule it out.
Warp speed. Doesn't seem that much faster.
Oh no, this code to detect where the player's at is just running faster. I intentionally slowed it down because it doesn't really need. I don't need to check the player position 30 times a second. Realistically, I only need it to be checked at most every half second, but oh. the else if, back to an if. Okay. Stuff isn't rendering as it shouldn't be. Still not rendering. Blah.
So do you know what frame that's at, or?
I do not, and for whatever reason, I do not. Bug mode. I mean, I didn't have it in my debug view because I had assumed something as simple as reading the player's X position would actually work.
Well, you're figuring it out.
I'm almost wondering if, like, just that whole script is bugged or something. He didn't create a new one. But logically, that wouldn't change it. So at this point, the next section should have rendered already. There, exactly there.
Wow, got it. I feel like it does not feel like a win.
It does not, because that's why is it not working? What? That's what. Really, nothing is working. Friends commented out. That still needs. Alright, let's go simpler. Like, obviously the game can read the player's exposition because it's right there on the screen. So... why is it not reading the player's exposition?
I don't think that's it. Keep going. Let's see it. It's still 1,000,000 frames per second. Jesus.
Yeah, not rendering anything. So, like, here, I specified if player's exposition is greater than 960, activate the next area. And it's not doing that. Like, I don't... I don't know what else I could do differently.
So, can you do a search through your code for that exposition? Well, no, because that may not even be it.
I mean, I don't need to search. I'm specifically checking.
It wasn't 960.
Yeah,
Or is that
if X is greater than 960, activate the next region.
all right? So we do get greater than 960.
Now this like totally confuses me because before it was just, I mean, it was detecting that this was true before, even though it was less than 960. Like,
Wait, so where's the one? It's broken up into segments, right?
yeah.
So do you end the next segment or the first segment?
No, I'm just trying to get it to detect the X position at this point. It's not even doing that. Like, no anymore.
But if you activate the whole thing, it works. We did that.
Yeah, I can always go back to that.
So there's something that's messing with it. That's great. Boom, boom.
Okay. Let's see if I'm just like so totally confused at this point. Like, how is this not working? Like, I'm trying to think of like other area events that I expect for player position. Like, okay. Um, so it's working when I check to see if X is greater than 0, which is always is. Since the player can't go past 13 or lower than 13. And that seemed to work.
So if X is greater than 0,
That works.
okay. So now you want to deactivate the zone. Where's the deactivate the zone? Or no, you want to activate the new zone.
Yeah, I still want to activate the next zone, just I don't want to activate it as soon as the game starts. Okay, I set it for the check for 100 and it's not working now.
Where'd you fall off at?
At like, I'm assuming around 1024.
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody's talking in your chat, bro. Yes, we
Oh.
are a game maker. With this silly bug.
I had my little chat window hidden behind Discord. I don't hate their language because I mean it's basically just Java based, or it's based on everything else. It's just has their own commands. I mean, I've been using GameMaker since like 2004. Version 4 of regular GameMaker, not even. I mean, as far as programming languages go, it's pretty simplistic, so I don't know why anyone would dislike it.
Alright, back to live action. So, what do those numbers mean to me? I see 1024, -64, 2048. Like,
Okay, so when I click on that condition inside the command, it actually highlights what that variable represents bottom here.
so okay, I see. So left top width height inside.
Yeah.
So left top width.
I mean, this seems to be working.
Why does height have a plus sign?
It's just adding 768, the actual height of the view, plus an extra 64 pixels for a buffer room. Which is what I'd do with the rest of this if we're actually working correctly. Okay. I'm gonna put this regular step just to see what happens, because at this point I'm out of ideas.
Yeah.
Anywhere along there it should have activated, but it didn't. I'm just gonna have to forget trying to optimize it that way, and
You can come back to it.
I mean, I can't come back to it because it just doesn't work.
That is also true.
Like, okay, go muting this.
And delete.
uh, I guess I don't really check for player position anywhere else in the game, to be honest. I just use the actual collision for most of it. Oh. Freaky jump the boss. I guess I don't actually check the... Okay. I do check the player's exposition. Or... Oh. I do write the player's exposition variable at the start of the game, but and I guess I do that every single time I go past an actual checkpoint object. But
Okay.
I'm not actually testing the x variable. Is reading it, testing,
So
find out.
x equals x, or check x equals x.
I think that's like literally the only time I ever check what the x variable.
So where is the x variable, just for my sake? So I'm a bit slow.
It's wherever the player is.
It's built in, or did you
On
have to write
the
it?
it's built in. The x applies to wherever the x position of the object it's in. Doesn't apply to any other object unless you specifically call that object.
Well, you have to say that x is x on the actor that is blah 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 blah, right? Or my special. Well, I mean, I know I am, but
I mean,
like, where does it say that x is where he is on the x fields? It's just built in.
yeah, it's built in.
Okay.
The x coordinate of the instance in the room.
Okay. Of the instance of the room.
Object.
Instance of the room. It's not the instance of the actor.
Same difference.
Is it?
Yeah, that's.
Because I would think that you'd have to say when the actor reaches x coordinate, or is the room considered that viewing port that we see?
The room is the level. This is the room. So what the x position of the instance is this instance of the player object. So for whatever reason,
So hypothetically, could you change it to when the actor reaches x point?
that's what I'm doing. Actor is
Okay.
object,
Object, yeah.
and apparently I don't know. I screwed something up. No. I have to reopen it. Just curiosity, I'm gonna go back to the new version. Somehow I accidentally completely deleted my move scripts.
That seems right.
See if this new version can read the exposition correctly. Nope.
How do you know? Okay. Player
Because
X.
yeah, test is set to 100, which I pass almost immediately.
Well, the game seems to be working, right? Or is that not what you were
That's-
supposed to?
When I
That was the
pass,
expected result.
yeah, no, when I pass 100, the 100th pixel in the room, or level, whatever, it's supposed to render the next area, but it's not doing that. So I mean, clearly it can read the X position, but it can't test it for whatever reason, even if expressions. All right. Problem. Seems like it can't do bitwise X. Find out if that's the issue is. And that was it.
What was it? Incorrect expression?
Yeah.
Was your expression hate?
At this point, yeah, kind of.
Hey, it fixed! Go ahead and report that bug, you jackass.
I mean, it's
Sorry.
still. Okay. I still gotta fix that collision. One thing at a time, though. Okay, so. Right about here is the area it should be activating up to. Everything past this point shouldn't be here.
Well, do you have the other ones still in, or am I
No.
just making up words? You've got 5 viewers. You need to tell them all. We're just making up words, so that way they don't get confused.
It's supposed to stop at 2048. This is going all the way up to 33, 3350. So this command itself is bugged. There's like literally no working around it.
So variable xx equals x if xs is, you're only doing one greater than this time, so two greater thans.
I mean, there's no point in trying to see if all of them work if one of them wasn't working.
That is true.
But
All right, I'm gonna go kiss my wife, then I'm gonna come back, and I'm actually gonna play my stupid game. Probably more so just for storyboarding, because there's actual information that needs to go in mine.
all right. I give up on trying to do that. Clearly, it is not working. It will not work ever unless they fix the bug. Hopefully they do, because otherwise that would be retarded. Keep this for reference if and when they do fix the bug. Time? About that collision jumping. Great. Clock check is a block. Clear, obviously. Player is falling to blocks.
Storyboarding time. This is awful. Ugh. I think I left my pen upstairs.
Oh, ugh.
All right. I decided to go ahead and pull up my Twitch too. That way we can talk over each other in the immediate Twitches. It'll be brilliant. Also, if I have questions, you can just hop over real quick. I doubt it. I just need help with making things pretty and nice and all right. Minimize this. Minimize Discord. Got my little map up. I'm gonna have Joanna make us a Linux server to run from here. That way, whenever I need you to help with it, you can just attach the Linux server and open up the game. We have an extra computer that we've been meaning to do it, and then we have virtual copies of movies and stuff like that. It's good to have. Plus, we both want to work on Linux a little bit. Okay.
Or if I still have access to remote server at my
Okay. Oh yeah, I need to. So many more people like you than me. This is awful.
Well, fair. Half of them are us.
That is true.
I think one more is probably Nick.
Nick. Oh yeah, Nick. He goes by Nick now.
Yeah. Ah, I still do have access.
I can see it too, apparently.
Yeah, because it's over Game Maker.
Are you sure you don't have display capture instead of? Yeah, I can see your start button. Oh no, that's the remote.
Yeah. So,
The terminal server, or is it?
yeah, like, well, it's Windows Remote Desktop. Or they just have ports set. So yeah, if you need to use some statistical software, I got you.
That'd be perfect. I do so many statistics. Okay, so I've got my AAA in here.
um, properties.
Half is good. Okay, let's open. So I'm with the AAA to help the CIA. The AAA. I'd authenticate ours.
Oh, patch. Nope. Yeah. That might be from whatever optimization. But like if I move GameMaker, then anything that would be on my desktop behind it isn't shown. So it's only anything that gets moved in front of GameMaker.
Okay, so your display is actually much larger. That's weird.
Yeah. Like I said, it's probably due to one of the optimizations that they did or something.
Okay. You know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and bam. New event. Actually, I can go ahead and put my tree out here. Do I have trees? I don't have. Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay, so I need something to talk to. Okay, so we can either talk to. Well, actually. I'll just say peek over at mine for a second.
I got you.
Oh, perfect. Actually, Control Z. I just right on point. So the goal is to come and talk to something down here in the southwest corner, and I need something to talk to. I can do an animal. Let's see. There's people. I don't think people are very funny. Going to talk to a rooster would be like, so the whole idea is that you're a member of the CIA. Actually, let's just walk through the first 10 seconds. Why? Because the first 10 seconds fucking work. Oh, son of a bitch. We'll start from the beginning. Aha. Now it'll work. So, yay, look, nice pretty gate. Now it'll work. Also, my wishing well works. Welcome to the CIA. Well, not the CIA, but we are the CIA triad, Central Confidentiality, Integrity, and Availability. Remember that. Which I'll bring back up later. We're going to need you to go to the CIA triad headquarters. Take this for non-repudiation. You oversee digital certificate. Now at the CIA headquarters. It is in the tri-colored building to the north. Hey! So we're at the tri-colored building to the north. Hey! Your digital certificate proves you are who you say you are. Yay! And then you can come in here and, you can go to the basement library or, you can go upstairs. So it's going to be 3 floors. That way I can talk about all different 3 levels of the CIA, whatever. There's definitely a piano in here. No reason. Just like it. Piano looks cool.
Why not?
Yeah. And there'll be events in here talking about CIA, and then you'll pretty much just get to leave. And when you Okay, so you can't leave yet. But as soon as you leave, you go back to this map. And somebody's gonna walk up to you and say, "Hey, we're part of this team. Go talk to so and so in the bottom left corner, or in the southwest corner." So that's who is going to be talk.
Okay.
I mean, like eventually, I'll probably make the city prettier. Just because I'm gonna get bored. I can make it a boat, charcoal. I can make it a blimp. That's okay. Go talk to the Medusa in the southwest corner. Yes. I can make it a cemetery. I can do candles. It's just a person. Good. I could make it a tree, I think, and then have him turn into a person. Then at the end of it, turn him back into a tree. However, the problem is if I tell somebody to come back in and make it pretty, then they may put a tree there, like more trees in that area. Cactus. I don't think any reasonable person would put a cactus there. What do you think?
Probably not. I don't know.
Oh, there's a shovel. That's awesome. Oh, there's something that I wanted to try. I forgot about that.
Upstairs, real quick.
No problem, brother. Okay.
Alrighty. So where are we at now?
In mine?
Yeah.
Okay. I decided to turn them into a flower vase.
That works.
Yeah. So I mean, like these are so easy to use. So I mean, like literally, I can be. So the see the trigger is the action button, so I can literally just do it. As soon as I go to the action button, you get 4 4 self switches. So per event, you can just make something happen. Of course, there's going to be 1,000 fucking switches. Because I know for sure one map I'm going to just have a ghost level, and like you can go into a room and it'll give you the information you need to flip the switch, or if a ghost runs into you, then it'll flip it there. So, but anyway, so I can just do this. As soon as we touch it, we do turn on self switch A. Then we do new event page, and then say, hey, if self switch A is on, then show people. And which people do we want? Obviously, we're going to choose this terrifying little girl. And she's going to be direction 6. I don't know what that means. I'm still working on this. But it'll be like, which people is she? She is terrifying little girl. There we go. So why are you here? And then we can have, show choices. I am here about the data hiding. Or I just think little girls are cute. We'll give people the option here. Can I change HP if you say this? Oh, no, first. If you choose, I just like little girls, she'll say, die, you creep. Obviously, because I mean, like, that's fucking weird, man. Is there actually a clown people? Did you see that? There's a clown people. Hold on. He's in People 3. There's a clown. Look how fucking creepy that is. It's fantastic. I'm definitely using Crown later. See, I see your digital certificate, maybe. So, oh, son of a gun. Where is this creepy little girl? Oh, she's a people. Never mind. She's a people 4. And then later at the end, I can just be like, yeah, go ahead and go back to turn self switch A off. And I think that'll turn her back into a flower pot. Yeah. Oh, I didn't change the health to 0. Never mind. Okay, hold on. Priority is going to be same as characters. Action button, player 2 is just going to be parallel process is fine. Actually, auto run. There we go. Change HP to 0. I haven't seen a death scene yet. Entire party decrease.
Thanks for
0.
the follow.
Oh, somebody's following you. That's not creepy. Yeah, he's helping me with mine right now, so you're gonna have to follow his advice. All right, so I think I can turn this little girl into a flower pot. So why are you here? Oh, I should wait a few seconds. I think little girls are cute. Die, you creep. And I didn't die. That's weird. My HP is fine. Okay. Oh, I only did it -1.
That probably.
Decreased by 1,000. Allow for knockout. There we go. Now I'll die. But I also want to insert a wait. Where's my wait time? Wait. Heck yes. Okay, the 3 was not enough. ID it. Perfect. And then she goes back into the vase. It's exactly what I wanted. All right, if you're gonna be a little perv, you're gonna die. I'm perfectly okay with this. All right, how long should I wait? 3 was not enough.
I don't know.
Oh, 3 frames? Do you see that? It's 3 frames.
Yeah. That. How many?
60 frames is at 60 frames a second. Okay, it goes at 60 FPS. So let's actually do 120. Let's wait 2 seconds. I guess that makes sense why that didn't work, huh? 1 frame. Okay, that was too long. All right, no more being creepy. Yeah, so I mean, like, whenever you get time away from.
What's up?
Oh, hi. Again.
Hey, he's back.
Sorry about the wait.
No worries.
We've been busy.
Yeah. So.
I gotta mute the I had the channel going.
Yeah, I had that same problem.
How's the game coming so far?
Tell them about yours, Joe.
Mine is I spent that whole time basically to determine that the command is bugged and I can't do what I want to do. So
Oh no.
I've moved on to something else. But
Okay, dokie.
I'm kind of watching Bills.
Yeah. Because I'm absolutely clueless.
You'll get there. I believe in you.
Well, it's not that I'm clueless. It's just
You're figuring it out as you go.
absolutely. Okay,
Awesome.
old man. Old man's a people, right? It's not too hard. Yeah, people too. It's just a real tedious process, and I think it's why a lot of that is him.
A lot of people usually give up on it.
Exactly.
I knew where you were going with it.
Because I mean, like, there's so many unfinished games out there. And
Yeah.
so let's show choices for this. Okay, so we need a real choice and a sarcastic choice for him acknowledging that he is the first principal of the CIA triad. Any ideas?
Thinking. What's the real choice gonna be?
It doesn't matter. Like, it's just going to be like how he responds. So it's not really anything. It's just giving the. So it's a learning game. It's educational. So it's just a chance to be a dick.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like in Fallout, I think, where you can just kind of like be a dick for no reason, and they're just like, "Oh, feelings."
Yeah.
It's like,
It sounds like you should go after something personal about the character that you selected. So, what on the character selection? I don't know how much of it do you have. Like, what kind of options do you have for character development?
Well, I like this old guy. We're not doing too much character development. Like, it's more important speed rather than quality, really. But I'm kind of like trying to make it so I don't have to keep going.
Gotcha.
So, like, this is the old guy. He has glasses. He's a principal. So, I mean, like, it'll be like, I'm the first principal of the CIA triad, and it's like, you look like a dinosaur.
Really pervy.
I want to avoid pervy and swear words, just in case, like, we do get it to a point where it is sellable.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because if this gets sellable,
yeah, you can't have that kind of shit in there.
Right, and the game would be worth, easily $20 to $30 a head.
Which would be nice.
Right, even though it's just a simple game, it's the information and it's the value of it, not really the gameplay. So,
do you want dark humor or do you want like not so dark humor?
Lighter is better, but dark, I'm open to ideas.
Okay. Fair enough. And what was he again? One more time. I'm sorry.
He is the first principal of the CIA triad.
Back in my day, we just used to use sticks to kill people. Something like that. That sound good?
I am down for that one. So
sticks and rocks to kill people or something. It's something similar to
that. Wait, I got one. I can find it.
Okay. I just came off the top of my head on that one. That are like, maybe I should retire. I've been doing this for too long. Yeah, that one seems weak.
So, he's
What
like, I
do
am
you-
the first principal of the CIA triad. And then the character says, you look old as dirt. It's like, I used to hunt with sticks. Get off my back.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, I can't find the image I'm looking.
Is it a copyrighted
Cool.
image? I don't have images.
Good old Sticky. He's good and sharp. Let me just stab you with it. Hit that area to see if you can find uncopyrighted lines from not Family Guy, but American Dad. But that would be lame.
Yeah, the image I was looking for is like Revolutionary War era picture of like 3 guys just assassinating one other guy. So something like part of the, I don't know, like the earliest form of the CIA or something like that. Or Secret Service, I should say.
Referencing back to 1982. 1782. Back in my day, we only had rocks and sticks to fight each other.
Bump.
So not bad.
Not bad.
Okay.
All right. So I need a terrible security mechanism.
A donut under a box with a stick holding it up.
Well, so what a security mechanism is are technical tools and techniques that are used to implement security services. So,
Reference
like, you know,
Metal Gear Solid saying CQC is terrible. Even though that's the basic of everything. Okay, so
what do you think is a good security mechanism? So the correct answer is going to be number 3, which is going to be cryptography.
disconnect all computers. Are we looking for good answers or bad answers?
Disconnecting all computers, I'm translating to machete the monitor.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea. Don't do that. Fire ISP. Or try to retrieve all secret files through means of a club. Or panic and hide under the desk. CIA will get you eventually. It's a few good ones, I would assume. Oh, make sure you shake the zipper packets out of the cable after you disconnect it.
It's pretty good.
I figured y'all would get that reference.
Yeah, you don't want to leave any.
Oddly enough, I've gotten a couple of troops doing that. It was good.
Oh, oops. Wrong direction. It does that. Can't anything be simple?
What are you trying to do?
Trying to fix the bug where the player basically flips through the floor when they land.
Oh, did you ever fix the issue with the resolution thing? Oh, fun times.
That was part of what I was working on. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Just brought one of those real life sex dolls. She's so realistic that she just wants to be friends.
Awesome.
Wow.
Don't worry, I had what is it, harassment training today, even though I'm on PTO. Basically, boss man's like, hey, you need to have this. I'm sorry that you're on PTO, but please get this done by whatever day, which was today, I think it was.
That is like.
It's whatever. They usually don't bother me anyways a whole lot, but I think it was just one of those things that their bosses were like, yeah, please, we need to have this fixed. On Facebook, I got a guy that he buys and sells trucks and cars and all kinds of stuff. He had it was an '01 Excursion, and it was a Ford, and it was the one with a 7.3 liter motor in it. I was like, oh yeah, cool. And it was like $1,000. It was like, oh, even better. And then at the bottom it says no motor, no trans. I'm like, fuck, never mind.
game.
Yeah, I actually like the 7.3 liter engine. It's not a Ford engine, but it's a international engine that they put in it. But that thing's a beast. Joe, it looks like you're clipping through the floor. I want to
That's
fix that. That's what you're working on.
that's because that's exactly what is happening. That's why it looks that way.
Did you not place your guy on the right place?
No, he's in the right place.
Oh, floor in the right
But
place?
the code is not what I want it to do.
Hmm.
Hello. Try play. Oh,
Fair.
happens. Hello. I have a feeling it caused a problem too.
Probably ish.
There's a bug in that. Whatever reason.
Ooh, this one, it's a 96, 7.3, but it's $9,000 for it. Poop. It's actually in good condition. Holy shit. But I do like the newer one.
High enough so that it slides with the. It briefly slows down as he glides and going. Again, why can't starting to get the feeling I should like check out that action version of RPG Maker and just like literally rebuild my whole game from scratch in that.
In RPG Maker?
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
I mean, it sounds like it. I mean, it'll probably take me a little while, but I'm sure it would actually work without having to deal with all this extra stuff. This is telling me basically that I'm putting the code in the wrong spot.
How could you, Joe? Putting it in the wrong spot. Oh, Jingles.
All right, new starting point. Let's test my little friend out. I am
New
the first
friend,
principal.
Joe.
Of this year. Oh, it's not supposed to be superior to yours. I might be going a little bit fast. Freaking
fine.
A, I can't spell the word receive.
You also forgot a word.
Did I? Crap.
Accidentally a word.
Yeah, I have to run through it again anyway.
Something can compromise, I think is what you're for.
Oh crap! I do remember one of the words. Dang it. It's supposed to be mechanism, not measure. Right here.
Or oh, it's not displaying protect when you're actually running it.
Oh, was it not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there it is. That's why.
And wait, mechanism. Mechanisms.
Oh, and now I need a space after can. This is stupid. What do you think is good security? Cryptography. Hey, you aren't a complete idiot. Here, take this. Receive 50 gold. Fantastic. Neat. Fuck yes.
Neato. Bendito.
Tagging security documents with hashtag don't look. Hashtag no, hashtag lost clearance, hashtag disappointed parents, hashtag sad face. Okay. And then I'll probably just switch him to do a self switch on him on the end of all this. I think I can actually end the event if they get a wrong answer, but I just haven't done that yet. Or not successfully, anyways. Booyah. So that'll be said at the end. Actually.
I think I might actually try out that one version of RPG Maker, considering I think it costs like $60 and then I can export it to whatever I want without having to pay extra.
You already have it.
Not the action version, platformer version.
Oh, the IGM one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one did look cooler.
Because I don't know. I don't know about trying to learn a whole nother complicated engine. I know RPG Maker at least makes theirs simple enough.
That is true. Except for actually an Ace. It doesn't have a very good tutorial. The tutorial in the other one was so much better. Very straight to the point. Bam, there it is. Boom, can't protect.
Is this the newer one or the older one?
The one that I'm using or the one that you're using? The one.
Oh.
Well, we own the same one. I don't know actually. I think it's the older one, but it's more expensive. Technically, I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet.
Yeah, me neither. Can't keep track. I have so many of them at this point.
Here we go. What is the difference between all these RPG makers? There's VX Ace, VX 2000, and MV. MV is the one that has the very good tutorial.
Is MV the newest one? Oldest one, but older.
I think I think MV is the nicer one. It's the one that I have.
Because
Instead of 3232, it's 4848.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Because
It's going to be a lot prettier. Damn. I really should just go ahead and switch over to that one then, even though I spent $16 on it.
I mean, this one you
Weird.
seem to be pretty able to work with it. You're stuck with the other.
What's that?
So this one, you seems like you could actually use it better than the other one.
The one that I'm in right now?
Yeah.
I think I was messing up on my code.
Oh.
Did I actually show you how, like, I'll show you where it was just that one question randomizer because I knew that I wanted that in there and that there's probably going to be a lot more to it.
Hmm.
So, thought I had made a transfer for this one. I guess I deleted it. I'm still confused with loops, but that's just because I haven't done it 1,000 times.
Hmm. All whatsoever.
How are you doing animation?
Manually, by hand.
Okay, so I don't want that. What about you, Nick?
What?
How are you with animation?
Yeah. No.
Okay, no is an acceptable answer. Joe's was not.
I mean, that's how I did this whole stick figure. I drew every single frame with a mouse.
You know, and that's fine. I don't mind that. It looks very good for what it is. But that's also so your script can call for it. But that's not animation. Like animation may be able to like, I don't know. Oh God, it has the entire game loaded. You're just playing it just because.
Well, I'm testing to see if my collision fix is working, which it sort of seems like it is. Oh God.
It's running at half the frames per second though.
Yeah. Well, not more like 3/4.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because it's still loading the entire level. Can't really do much about it. Hello. Ah, shit. Yep, I just realized stuff is not respawning. Because I changed the code so much at this point.
I think think I need to go buy the other version, which is gonna hurt my feelings. I'm gonna have to rebuild the entire city.
Oh,
Dude, I made all of those tiles by freaking hand.
see.
I mean, I'll still be able to do it by hand, and
Yeah.
like they weren't that hard. I mean, it probably took me like an hour or two. I mean, because they're all just copies of themselves.
Once you make one tile, you should be good.
Wait, I only got 15 correct? What happened? No, I got all of them correct.
Your scoring system is wrong.
Maybe I didn't add all my.
Backups.
Okay, there's correct. Here are correct answers +1. There's 2. Three. Oh, switching to binary. I got the 20 questions. Oh, son of a gun. Well, it doesn't matter. I have to rewrite the entire thing because I'm going to do it in MV because I'm still early in on this. Hot damn.
Sucks.
It's not the end all.
I'm sure it could be worse. Significantly.
Yeah.
Could be like me and can't animate for shit. So I'm pretty fucking useless.
Well, I can't either.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm about ready to completely remake my game in a new engine. Because now I just realized I deleted the enemy respawn code. And I don't remember how I did it, considering the commands don't work, which sure is what I was.
All right, let's spend $30 on this. All right. Why is Ace more expensive than?
MV.
MV is okay. Now it looks like MV is more expensive now. What the fuck?
I don't know. I really don't know what the differences are.
You can use JavaScript, and they use larger tile size in MV.
Ah. Done messing around with this for now.
Go play some Overwatch.